Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, missed you yesterday. I went to the NBA Finals game that the Heat lost. Bad. I mean, you know. But I thought I was going to stream. Just something was going on and, you know, life happens. But, I mean, we would have been live yesterday and the party had not started till yesterday evening. where $2 billion wiped off the face of the earth. As what one of these funds, they got liquidated, right? Who was it? It was Sycamatar Capital. Okay, they fell into liquidation, becoming the latest high-profile victim of the credit crisis sweeping through the digital asset market. Yeah, who really cares? I mean, like, oh yeah, all right, oh my God, a scam crypto exchange got wrecked or whatever. No one cares. So what we care about here are the charts. Besides a couple like XRP and Litecoin, the consensus was garbage, probably a lot lower, right? The only reason XRP and Litecoin were okay, it was because of the structural development on the chart, the consecutive higher highs, higher lows. The argument that had been in development for the past, shoot, man, going on a year for Litecoin, and then, you know, going on 7-8 months for XRP. Everything else, though, terrible. So we're going to look at those today, one by one. And yeah, no surprise at all. So that's Bitcoin, right? I mean, no real damage, down 2.4%. Just a normal day for Bitcoin, no big deal. If you're looking at it like this, maybe it's a wedge or something, you know, downsloping consolidation, just testing that demand line again and bouncing off of it on the weekend. That's it. You've still yet to see the demand line from March and the beginning of the year, around 24.4. And you're right around, yeah, I mean, you're right around testing the high from August of last year and February last year. That's where you're at right now. Not a big deal. Not, I mean, like, if it wasn't for the altcoins, this really wouldn't warrant a stream today. Big one's price action. Meh, okay, it's down 2%. Who cares? Here's the rooftop. The idea, right, that still pretty impeccable. It's a beautiful looking structure. Yeah, there was some price action that's been going on here, but breaking back below that, the support of the roof on the 7th, and then 2 days of back testing and as resistance, and here's some follow through, but follow through, I mean, like, really not a big deal. Just rivaling the lows you saw on the 6th, 4 days ago. Wow. Nothing really too impressive or concerning or crazy about Bitcoin today. Just not. Ethereum, a little disappointing because, you know, you've seen this asset fall back into its structure. All right, you fell in. Hey, finally, officially, as you didn't do it on May 12th, it's official 1728.88. Formally tested as support for the first time since like March 28th, and your lowest price since March 28th. So we always knew, like, you're not oversold in this uptrend. The oversold territory is down near like 1630 or so, right where this demand line is of the channel, and overbought would be at the top of the channel. So kind of unfortunate. As you can see on this RSI here, 2 failed attempts to break into the bullish control zone, and now, as of today, breaking into the bearish control zone. Disappointing. Lowest relative strength reading on Ethereum's daily since March 11th. All right, but with all that being said, higher prices, substantially higher prices since the last time the RSI was this low. I mean, Ethereum is up from its low to where it is now. Still up 27%. The last time the RSI was this low. All right. Again, Ethereum's really not even like, it's down almost like about 5%. Back testing a level as support. And that's it for now. Not catching many bids. All right. Not really that crazy. BNB though, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous here. Where I just thought we would be seeing 225. We didn't quite get there. And then 211 after that. No, maybe it's not over. Just what a dump. I mean, my God. Just continuing to sell, lowest price since December. So we're currently looking at BNB at its lowest levels since the year started. And the context is pretty bad, like pretty awful context where, I mean, this is the, the selling stopped, right? The downtrend finally concluded with the selling climax June 17th of last year, where buyers pushed the price back above the key inflection zone and then a rally ensued. But the new piece of data was an utter failure to break a key resistance, sell off, another test, another, all failures, right? This is like the whole time the buyers have had this much opportunity to push the price above 350 and to push it to new highs, to rival and or take out the highs from February of last year and before, right? So that is an argument, and the argument is miserable at this point, right? You're running out of time. At some point, buyers will look at this and be like, there's certainly not enough of us. There's not enough demand for us to get the price above the next level. So let's get a better price. Let's relent here. And the sellers would come in, and eventually this support that's been holding and about to hold again, soon eventually it would break, and there would be nothing there. There would be not much demand on the order book until $40. And the concerning thing kind of going on, it may be completely off here, right? But I haven't even, this is my first time like screwing around here with this. But you think this is a deep retrace on B? Oh my God, it's like an 85% retrace on B and then a lower high on C. It almost makes too much sense, unfortunately. I hope it doesn't happen, right? I never hope it happens, man. But you know what happens on a lower, on an 85%, 88% retrace on B and a lower high on C? What happens C to D? The next wave. Well, if it's close enough to that almost is perfect, man. I mean, that's a deep crab. 886 on B, lower high on C is a deep crab. Not a 1272, not a 1414, a 1618 pattern completion zone, price reversal zone, the PRZ, right down here, and that's around $56. And if you're at that level at that point, my God, I mean, like, why is it not just going to go test the next known support resistance level? So that's a problem. I mean, that's, you know, if you want BNB to go higher, they had an entire year to go higher, an entire year to break resistance, but only utter failure. So let's see what happens. All the other ones have been playing out, right? The ones that had these very bearish wave structures, they've been playing out like crazy the past few days on these losers, right?
Gentlemen in the mix.
All right, that's your third largest crypto from how much longer, right? XRP, you know, it's hilarious. I love this one because I don't feel anything at all. Completely fine, recovering off its lows. It was at 47 cents. It's up over 3 cents now. And guess what? The 2020 high is still being defended today. Still. 24 minutes till close. This is strength. This is power. This is good. This is, after what just happened and what's happened to so many of these altcoins. XRP up here, Klaus Schwab, George Soros, Bilderbergs, Rothschilds, Vanderbilt's, all of them out there, right? They're not going to let this thing go further. They've accumulated their position. They've had a buying campaign going on for 6+ months. So any sort of recovery on Bitcoin is going to be incredible for XRP based on this price action, okay? It was good yesterday. It's good today. Almost unscathed. Still above key levels, which is crazy. Even if you fell below the key level, as long as buyers come in before 41 cents, it's just another higher low, just more accumulation from the composite man. So Three Rising Valley is looking real good here after all that. Well, those are your big four. Okay. So let's look at total here. That my God, right? Just going back to the basics here, yeah? With the neckline slanted, head and shoulders, neckline broken, then back tested formally, and then you're rolling over. All right, I mean, getting near a measured move here. Got as low as $990 billion before rallying and testing that 200-day simple moving average for the first time since March. Hold on a sec. Right, sorry. So, yeah, I mean, not making a lower low yet. You know, it's similar to Bitcoin. So, well, but here's the thing: is the demand line being breached? Oh my God, it is. Yep, it is being broken. Unlike Bitcoin, yeah. So demand line broken, and all right. The issue isn't really Bitcoin, Ethereum as much as it would be Total 3, which Total 3 is just miserable, right? I mean, here we are completing you're in a bearish trend, and the bearish shark pattern completed, then a type 2 return, and then back testing resistance as resistance again, and then selling off, and then right here, this circle. Anytime we look at this, is all we're talking about, right? 358, the cycle top from 2018. There it is, formally back tested as resistance. So look at that follow through. I mean, dude, that is just. Where is it, man? I don't know. Let me find it. I know I put it somewhere. I gotta figure this out, man. Maybe I don't, man. I don't know. I can never figure out my TA respected sound clip. We're just having issues here. All right. Anyway, TA respected. That's TA respect. That is like the levels. That's psychology, buyers and sellers. Them using price action as forms of confirmation of what could be coming next. And you fell below that 200-day moving average, terrible. And then here's the follow through. And it's like you don't think it's over. I mean, like it might be over. Okay, there's another M shape here, 886 from this low from December. I just don't care. Look left, man. No help. I just wouldn't be trusting anything. You cannot be bullish. That's the whole thing. You cannot be bullish on total below a certain level. You cannot be bullish on Total 3 below a certain level. They were below them. And it's like that was all you could say. It's like there's just maybe there's a couple that looked okay, like when XRP, everything was garbage, trash, losers. There was no argument. I still don't think there's an argument. It's like way lower, 180 billion on Total 3. The whole crypto market excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. So looking at that. So let's look at some big losers. Big losers, man. How about EOS, right? This, if you don't remember, I'm sure you do if you're in the community. It had the most seed money in crypto history back in 2017, $4 billion VC money, and they did nothing. They came out with keychains, presentations with guys in their hands in their pockets. It was useless. It was terrible. And here it is, fresh all-time lows. Never in history, human history, EOS history, has the price been 60 cents until today. But currently, sitting at a cool or hot 69 cents. But yeah, I was in general chat in Discord, and I said it. I was like, look, EOS bear flagging at all-time lows, and the context, right? Lower highs, every attempted rally off this level. That's telling. And what could go wrong? And just a few days later, boom goes dynamite, down 22%. But at one time, EOS was down 33% in just a few hours. Crazy, man. Wow. And it's just the beginning, man. Let's go to Dash. What happened? Dash saw its lowest price virtually ever since 2017 on the Psycho. Candle. I'm sure there's more data maybe somewhere, but dude, this is the worst. And just sitting at a support there, catching no bids, one high, second high, and then just falling below the support and then follow through. Taking out those lows from November of 2022. Lowest price, again, since 2017, if that, right? What about Ren? Down 19%. Yeah. When this stuff happens, you better pay attention. 200-day simple moving average being rejected and then just rolling over, and look at the follow through. My God, what was Ren down at one point today? Ren was down almost 40% today. Made its lowest levels since 2020. And guess what? Any level of support has been broken. I'm looking left. Looks like it went down to that peak from 2018. But I'm thinking the harder target's 33 cents here. Look at the swing lows from 2019-20. And even back to 2018. Yeah, that's your next big level on a REN. Garbage, dude. Hey, my soul shine says he's happy he sold all scripted last week. Well, dude, I mean, come on. Besides Litecoin and XRP being halfway decent arguments via technical analysis, you know what it was. It was like you're out of your mind. Like if you go, hey man, I respect technical analysis as a human being, and we're here talking about the psychology of buyers and sellers on all these S coins. I mean, I devoted an entire live stream last week to just the S coins. Didn't even look at stocks. I think it might have been like Memorial Day or something. I can't remember. Like every single one was terrible, and it looked like they were destined for much lower prices. And here it is. Here we are. And it's not even over yet. Hold on one second. Yeah, man, it's just like we could just keep going. My God, we were making jokes about sand was going to go from sand to a granular of sand. And we're about to look at that. Okay, so yeah, here's sand. Sand, get wrecked, dude. All right, 1272 is a butterfly. It's not too deep on B. It's not an 886. So there is a wider threshold for the completion zone of this structure, which would take you minimum to 22 cents. But if you look left, you understand the real support is like 16 to 17 cents right there from 2021. Today, sand sellers took out that low from December 2022, which means sand has not seen this price since July 7th of 2021. And further to fall. Yeah, further to fall. Context is damning. I'm sorry, telling. That word, sorry, got to get it out. Storage. Here it is. It's just begun. Nice little liquidity grab for the scrubs before the plunge. Storage seeing its lowest price since August of 2020. And guess what, Larry? I mean, the harder target's either 16 cents, but the swing low's 12 cents, 12.5 cents. So there's just further to fall. 84% retrace on B. All right, so butterfly, deep crab, either way, bearish wave structures. It's playing out, man. We're working on the C to D wave. We'll get there. You think what makes the most sense is a 1414, around a 200% B to C wave, and then those confluent levels, and then you have that swing low there. So that's a pretty adequate target, and you're not even close. I mean, think about what would happen for storage just to go to the next level that makes sense technically. Oh, it just has to go down another 50%. Get wrecked. Oh my God. Sorry, just been a little distracted. Sorry. Okay, let's move on. ENS, Ethereum name service, seeing its lowest price in human history today. $6.64. What a bounce to $7.69 now. And this is the level. I mean, the old all-time low, May of last year, June of last year. 1 year later, taking it out, but no close below it yet. Not yet. And RSI at all-time lows right now, 21.67. Never seen that before. So remember, this was, hey, you know, you can make your Ethereum address be a name. That's it. All right, cool. Let's go to whatever. What price was it at? Yeah, that warrants an $85 ENS price. Oh wait, just kidding. It was $85, and then it was $7. All right, sweet. Garbage. Banned. Figured this was the case, right? Figured, right? We knew, we were looking at this a couple days ago during that crypto devoted stream. We were hitting that support, and it's like the context is miserable. You can't like it this time because context. What does context mean on charts? Like, what happened before this level was tested again? Only utter miserable failures, only lower highs, those lower highs representing distribution, less market participants involved than before. So what happened to band today? I mean, on this chart, all-time lows. On Coinbase, on all-time lows, band. 93 cents. Yeah, dude, context is so important. And you see the bearish wave structure. I don't even have it plotted. I don't even want to. It's like, how could this even play out? How could this ever play out? It's like almost, it's so bearish. Because look, it's like a 95% retrace on being a lower high and Z. It's like, what? So a 1618, which is the completion zone, I can't even believe how close it is. That's like 64 cents. All right, so band to complete this bearish wave structure would have to go down another 35%. Wow. Garbage. Down, 17.5% today. All right, we can move on. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep looking at these S coins, and we're just all gonna grimace through it. Okay, one sec.
Flux Binance 1 meter chart. If the double bottom holds, what would you think the targets are? Thanks.
We'll look at it, Adam. Thank you so much for the 20, dude. Oh, and also thanks to before the stream started. Thank you to. Sorry. Oh, I didn't have it set up. Thank you so much to, Lovejeet. Thank you for the $4.10 earlier. Said paper hands wrecked. Yes, wrecked indeed. Again, paper hands means you would not have owned any of these. And if you did, you know their stop losses are important, extremely important because of days like this. And if not, then you've learned your lesson today, hopefully. So, Matic, beautiful. I mean, it sucks, right? That, it reversed. But dude, like, these peaks mean stuff, right? Buying climax, failure to see the next level, dump, you fall below 124, you know the target's $1. That happened. Buyers pivoted, the scalpers off that. The rally came in, and what a formal bearish back test. 120 was once resistance. November, it was resistance before back in like 2021. Okay, then a sell-off, then it was like, is that a dragon pattern, a higher low dragon? And then the rally, and then what? That subtle tell of weakness where we know that level's real, but the buyers were unable to push the price to technically touch it, to test it. Subtle weakness. Almost, you would never tell. You'd be asleep at the wheel. Okay, whatever. Is that really bearish? Yeah, it's a tell. And so what happened after that failed test of 120, massive markdown. I mean, hitting these levels for a few minutes, a few days, and then breaking it. And then the formal bearish back test, you break that. Okay, see you down at 72 to 69 cents and capitulation, right? This is capitulation, where an area that was once support in history is completely taken out with, complete disregard, right? There was nothing here besides hot knife through butter, capitulation. The next real support is down like 42 cents, 43 cents. I don't know, maybe 49 for that low there, but yeah, okay. You break that 69, 70 cent level, dunzo, man. Wait, you're going for the 886. Well, you might be it looks like you're at the 886 or near it from this low to the high. 886 is actually 45 cents. Okay, so you're not even there yet. All right, Matic, get wrecked. Yeah, so let's go to Zcash. Remember Zcash, the beauty? I mean, it's beautiful because we don't care if the price is going up or down. I mean, it'd be nice because, you know, we get on in uptrends, you get really dumb money that comes in and further propagates the price higher, and then that drives in more, and then you get a bubble, and then there's hype, and there's thousands of viewers and likes, and it's crazy energy, it's fun, you know. But if you take all that emotion out and the hype, right, it's the same thing, down and up, same thing. So you got Zcash over here that this was clearly identified. Look, man, $35 to $33. Okay, we knew for a fact it's such a real level. Okay, peak back from 2019. You go back further than that. Yeah, look at that, man. 2016, man. A couple times. We knew that level was insane because of the price action that occurred at it when it was defended. But if you don't defend it, if buyers cannot defend it, and then the sellers, or the buyers, I guess, push the price to test, to see, to attempt to break back above that key inflection point, but they fail once and then twice, it's over. They're going to get out of the way. And the sellers are going to come in hard, heavy, and 26.34, right? It's really like 26.60. It's that zone right there. Capitulation. You capitulated through a level that was once support. It was not this time. Hot knife through butter. And really, where's the next support? My God, where is it? Maybe $18 here on Zcash, dude. Really. Wow. Beautiful stuff, though. That's gorgeous. This is stuff you can apply to any chart, any market. And you can strategize shorts or longs. You can strategize long, right? An asset showing so much accumulation, then breaking a key resistance, and then back testing that key resistance not once, then twice. One can go long right there and have a stop loss somewhere marginally below all the levels, right? You don't know if it'll play out, but you know you'll take on minimal losses if it fails, but you'll have obscenely good gains if it succeeds. You don't have to know where an asset's going to make money. It's beautiful, right? Your mom's asking about Litecoin. Again, not in trouble, technically. Disappointing that $84 could not hold, but any sort of, we're talking about like Zcash, right? Lowest price in so many years. Dash, lowest price since 2016. Oh my God. And then we'll go to Litecoin right now, whatever, for Bobby Boucher's mama. We'll find it. Down 13.5%, you know, pretty equal, pretty similar to the losses today on all the other altcoins. But yeah, disappointing where $84 was the cutoff. If someone was longing this, they're out below $84. The price was so close to it, minimal losses, you're out, and it dumped. And really, when you're below $84, we know historically that the next target is $66. So that could very well be the case. That's probably the target here. And now you kind of have like one high, second high, third high. It's kind of like a triple top here. You broke the demand line and you're below $84. You kind of got to be really cautious here and wait. You got to wait here. All right. Because this is new data. This is a bearish engulfing candle. This is a breach below all key levels. All of them. Where just before this candle, all these good things were happening. Bulls were back testing. Ice line from history. They were back testing the 200-day moving average. Everything was okay yesterday until the liquidation, and the new data makes one be a little bit more hesitant on owning this now, because one would have owned it and they would have gotten stopped out. It was a trade setup of the ascending triangle and it got stopped out, and that's it. So that's your Litecoin. I guess it's fine until it falls below 66. Below 66, man, bye-bye Litecoin. You're done, dude. But you haven't even come close to rivaling it yet. You're still trying to hold on to this low from May 10th. You know, miracles happen, and pivot come in, and confirmation low, and then you rally, get back above $84, get back above the 200-day moving average, get back above this demand line here. You're back in it. You're back in the race. But it is kind of sad that 60, the bullish control zone on the RSI, was rejected not once but twice. Now you're your lowest RSI since beginning of May. And currently in the bearish control zone at 33. 3-3 repeating, of course. Okay, Leroy Jenkins. That's your Litecoin. Yeah, disappointing. For sure. Definitely. It was the only one that looked decent XRP. They're the only ones that were like, oh, could be okay. And nope. The way the rest of the market was, it was such a bad sell-off. Man, they could not. I mean, XRP is even better. Way better than Litecoin. Wow. Technically. Okay, so well, there were requests. Go to their requests real quick. We just one. It was Flux. All right, we'll look at Flux. Knock it out. Gonna be the only request today, I'm sure. I guarantee it. Good God, man. Well, it was a trader's market, right? This was here. This was identified. There was a type 2 at the support. Legendary. Absolutely incredible. A rally ensued that took you to 113, a low from February 2022. And that was it. It was over. From high to low, a 61% retrace or so. I don't know why this is off a little bit. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, 618, golden retrace. And so ever since then, been bleeding out, and now testing that low again. And here we are. It reminds me of EOS, where, okay, you're back at a support. The context, though, what is the context? Well, you know, there was a massive drawdown in May of last year, June of last year, then a big rally ensued. This M shape developed. But at the top of the M shape, right here, September 2022, what happened? Substantially, undeniable lower lows or lower highs than the previous highs. Not even close to rivaling it. Probably 618 from the high to low. Okay. Then a sell-off. Then the M shape completes, matures. Great setup for a long, this is where one could strategize an entry and a stop loss, right? It's so easy down here. And then the rally. But then underperformance. What is the context? Well, a substantially lower high than just the previous high from September, which is lower than the previous highs from before, from April from 2022. So, and then the whole way out, lower high, lower low, lower high, rejecting the 200-day simple moving average, and now right back at support. That the context is not good. It's just not good. Like, I don't trust this at all. This is showing me less market participants involved than before.
Thoughts on POS, ASX, weekly chart bat pattern from June 2020. Holding above 0.035. Also wanted to say thanks for the market rundowns daily, as I don't always get a chance to go through some charts on the 0.00143116 BTC.
UTXO. Thank you so much for that. Wow, $37. Dang, man, appreciate that. Yeah, we will look at POS on the Australian Stock Exchange. Slow down. We'll look, okay? There it is, chat. Jesus chimes, new day. Okay. Lowest daily candle close for so many effing assets. We had to. Which ones didn't make their lowest lows in a long time? Get wrecked, altcoins. Amen. Altcoins, get wrecked. There we go. Yep, Flux destroyed and bad context. Back at support. This is definitely where you understand. Of course, I'm not going to say we're not at a level that someone could strategize and enter in a stop loss. But remember, the swing trader doesn't just like going long at support because it's at support. No. There are more things important, right? Like confirmation lows, the context, what was happening before. I mean, the market participants have held this level. And every time they hold it, there are less of them involved at the tops. Less of them before. And here we are again. It's just like EOS. It's garbage. And it very well could bounce here. It could. I'm not saying it couldn't. And I'm not saying you couldn't strategize here. But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't, I don't think you have like a great chance of a long established reversal here based on what's been happening after support's hold. So not even oversold on the daily. My God, 35 on the RSI. So got further to fall there. But yeah, you're at support. Great. There's your Flux. Thank you, Adam. The 1 month chart, though. He wants the 1 month chart. Hopefully not the 1 minute, because he said the 1M chart. Look, man, I think that the double bottom idea is dead. One low, the second low. 1 and 2. And now 3. Maybe it holds, but you got to understand, man. all leading indicators. We got a global economic slowdown coming. It's inevitable. It's happening. And the stock market's pretty separated from reality for the most part. But speculative assets that provide no value to anyone ever, never do, never will, don't make money. And then you have like the United States government that has certainly waged war on crypto. They are trying to kill it. Judge them by their actions. Well, their actions are trying to kill crypto, right? They've made it impossible to really comply. There is no clarity on compliance for crypto exchanges, so everyone's getting sued. Everyone's getting run out of the US. They're doing it on purpose, right? Because crypto is something they can't really control. But at the same time, most of these are scams that provide nothing to anybody. They are worse than Beanie Babies, because at least I can snuggle with a Beanie Baby. At least I can put a Beanie Baby in a case and put it on my wall or on a shelf somewhere and look at it. You can't do that with Flux. All right.
There's bears out here.
It's garbage, dude. It's like, the thing is, money's a lot harder to come by now, and you're trying to tell me that you're going to be like speculating on Flux coin when you got traditional markets out there.
Bueller.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, Flux, and then let's go to POS for BTC, UTXO. Poseidon Nickel Limited. Ooh, looks like an S coin. I get you. You're like, hey, it's an M shape. Yeah, maybe. Let's go like the weekly here. See all the data if we can. There it is. We'll use some major ice line all the way back from 1999. There's another like inflection point. Look, a pivot rally there. So you're at 3.4 cents, a low from 2003. It is cool. You know what, man? Looking at the weekly, it's better. Right? I mean, this thing could go to 1.1 cents down here. And again, this is like, it's got a lot of volume. And you just never know how long these things can take to play out too. You could be like down here in the basement for years. Oh my God. Oh wait, you did. Since 2017, you've been in the basement. But yeah, you're like, you requested this, and I understand why you requested it. It's always good when I can understand why somebody requested something, right? That's, you win. You know, how many times people request things, and it's like, why did he request this? So it's like one valley, then a slightly higher valley, and maybe a proportionate third higher valley, right? 1, 2, 3 here, and on the third valley, you got maybe a back test of a 2003 ice line. Okay. And some pretty serious divergence on both oscillators here, but the buying's not really coming in yet, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, there should be price action. And the price action you got, not last week, but 2 weeks ago, and it was really it was like, there were 2 weeks of insanity, like a nice rally and then just a bearish engulfing candle last week. Last week, index funds hitting highest highs of the year, right? 52-week highs, my God. So if you wanted to strategize, I guess below 3.4 cents, you're also looking at it because you're like, dude, that's an M shape. It is. Yeah, that's an M shape for sure. It's completed too. It might be a little whacked out because that, 50, that's like 61%. Okay, see? And then an 886. Yeah, I mean, there it is. It's a little bit deeper than an 886. Well, the initial test was an 886. So yeah, here you are with an M shape completed. This is stuff to pay attention to. This is a pretty good request.
Hex has bottomed. Thoughts?
Johnny, thank you for the 20, man. I don't know. We'll look at Hex. All right, we will. Cheers. So it's like a Gartley bat combo here. Pretty easy to say I'm gonna cut my losses below that level, because then it's like, all right, you're falling below the D point, falling below the ice line, and then all of a sudden you're probably not gonna be making a higher low anymore. This should be it, right? Because look where the Look at this. I mean, it was like an 886, low to high. I mean, between the 786 and the 886. You're doing it again, your third low. So you have proportionate swing lows percentage-wise. So it's pretty symmetrical. So that's good. But again, like, you just don't know if these will play out. But yeah, you've identified it properly, and it's at the basement. And look at this. I mean, for years, it never makes higher lows, ever. And then all of a sudden, since 2017, well, it really began in 2020, higher lows started getting put in. So there is a changing characteristic of this asset, right? Definitely a change. So all right, well, that's it. BTC, UTXO, thank you so much, man. Hold on one sec. Let's switch back to these S coins. Total 3, not a good start to the new day. Hold on a sec. Like button, bell, sub if you're enjoying the analysis. Good to see you on a Saturday. It's been a while. Kings. Okay. All right. So keeping it going here. All right. Let me check my notes here. What's the biggest losers? Let's just keep going. Let's look at things that just, my God. All right. Here's Algo. So a lot of these I haven't checked today. I mean, my God. Well. Breaking 16 cents. That's kind of nothing there until all-time lows. And what happened today? Algorand hit all-time lows. First time in human history, a price of 9.03 cents. And lowest RSI since ever. Never, ever has Algo RSI seen 15. Just giving you a good understanding of how bad things looked. And these extension patterns are playing out like the Jesus man. It is great. Because it's like, you don't even have to short it. Just stay out of the way of the hurricane. The hurricane's coming. A Category 5 hurricane's been developing for 200 days plus, or however long, right? With the weakness coming in after these pivots. You had all the time in the world to prepare accordingly to evacuate. And if you were sitting on the beach still, that means you owned the S coins, staring in the face of the bearish wave structures, the technical supports being broken, all these different things. And bye-bye, you might be dead, or your home is gone, or whatever, all the bad things that are associated with landfall of a hurricane. Okay. What are you talking about? That's crazy, dude. That's just like a lie. Like, oh yeah, Bitcoin's supposed to go up. No, nothing's supposed to do anything. And if you really watch this stream, or if you were a true member of this community, you know I abide by Mark Douglas teachings, which is I don't expect anything. There's not anything supposed to do anything. Even if something plays out, I don't even be like, I made a call. That's it. Yeah, I mean, there was a probability of something happening. That's it. So again, no, we're supposed to be, no one words things like that here. That's not how it's taught. No. Let's go to Adam. Hey, look, TA respected. Descending triangle, classic distribution, right? A buy wall. The buy wall finally was absorbed, right? With supply and even a bearish back test, bearish golden candle, and amazing follow through. Lowest price on Atom, wow, since July 1st of 2022, almost 52-week lows. And just disgusting, but beautiful though. I mean, really, right? 1, 2, 3, the third high, right? You have 3 peaks, classic distribution, and then after the classic distribution, you got the descending triangle. Look at the the 200-day moving average, super bearish. And if you don't hold 726, I mean, easily down to like 560, but then you go to 340, and these are levels that are probable. I think you will eventually see these levels. the bubble, right? It had popped, but there was still some air left in the bubble as it was completely deflated. Yeah, dude, for real. It's crazy, man. So crazy. Well, Bitcoin Cash, though, right? Bitcoin Cash. Hey, garbage. Context is brutal. It was terrible. We knew all these levels, like major sports from history, 105. And then look what happened. Lowest price since November of 2022. I mean, lowest price of the year. And then, you know, a huge rally. I mean, a huge, you know, intraday rally, a 13% rally off the lows to close. But unfortunately, the traders settled up below the level, which was right here. So a confirmed bearish breakdown below the January 2019 swing low. Yep, that was confirmed today. Jesus jumps for that. Not oversold. Yikes. Sitting at 33.7, lowest levels since March 12th. Not oversold, man. That means there's so much more downside potential before things get weird. Oh, it's so bad. And it is a bearish wave structure as well. Like you could do the same thing here. Like a deep wave, let's say a deep B point, and nearly a 786, close to a butterfly structure. And then you're talking like, look at the 1272 is like $69 down there. So that could be in store. Look at the volume involved with the selling. It was brutal to break that support with confirmation of a candle close. What about comp? Dead. Comp, it was beautiful in January, a rally, and it was over, right? Fresh all-time lows today or yesterday. Never in human history has comp seen a price of $23.32. Oversold, brutal, and a confirmed bearish breakdown. Confirmed lowest daily candle close of all time on comp. Just 15 minutes ago. Destroyed. What about Matt Damon coin? Yikes. Well, here's the thing. Gets to the 886 and doesn't react. Therefore, not a real harmonic, not a confirmed harmonic at all. If anything, we could now say, all right, you're at support. In fact, Crow, Matt Damon coin, all-time lows. Oh, God. All-time lows on Crow. Remember, they spent $700 million on naming rights or something. I can't even remember. And then Matt Damon, $100 million for Matt Damon. You know, and we know Matt Damon donated all that money to like a charity for water or something weird. I don't know. But now you're starting to be like, oh God, with these new data pieces, do we have an 88% retrace on B and a lower high on C? Oh, sweet mother of God, chat. Oh God. So you know what that means? Only 1618. Because it is the deep crab. It is not the butterfly. It's too deep. So 1618 on Matt Damon coin, 3.2 pennies. So that remember, that was the lowest close in human history on Crow. And you have another 40% downside if you're going to see that PCZ, pattern completion zone. It's super red because it's a deep crab. You know, crabs are red. So there's your crab. Oh God, dude. Just very, very, these are hyper bearish wave structures. Don't forget the 886 on B and the lower high on C. That's the nasty combo. Look at 618 on C. Wow. Hold on a sec. All right. All right. Let's go to Dogecoin, where remember the bubble is not done yet. It's not completely deflated. So Doge seeing intraday yesterday. It's the lowest price since June 19th, so 52-week lows and cracking supports. Last known supports here. You're in danger. You're in a lot of danger here. Anything below 6.5 cents is virtually death. You're on death watch. You're on, oh, it's going to 4.2 cents. Yeah, it didn't happen in June of last year. The selling became far too pronounced, and Bitcoin rallied off some lows, and everything else went with it. So congrats on that. But context, right? That selling subsided, and then the buyers had a year to present an argument on the chart to why a major reversal to the upside was going to happen, and this was all that happened. So therefore, more downside, right? The downtrend, consolidation in the downtrend, consolidation concluding, downside, 4.2 cents. But really, if you look at Doge like any other S coin, the target eventually is 2 cents. After 2 cents is less than a cent, 6.3 tenths of 1 cent. These are probably the areas where in the end, when this all concludes, when we finally bottom out, you're gonna be getting rid of all this. It's gonna be out. You would think. Context, man. This high, the highest high of the bear market rally in October, was lower than the previous highs. And then the more evidence, the data came in, 3 highs that are all significantly lower than that high, that's lower than this high and that high, and then a buy wall, and then absorption of the demand with supply, and supply is overwhelming now. And you've broken a technical support, in my opinion. I think you have. I think that was a big level. It's 6.5 cents, and I think you have a lot more downside. So real estate, and just thank you for the 10. Just, you know, I'm just going today. Like, I was gonna look at Doge anyway. We're just going, man. How about DOT? Right? I mean, like, oh look, the momentum's shifting. But then, what was the new data after the momentum shifted? A formal bearish back test of an inflection point as resistance. Yep, that's what'll do it. That is a new piece of data, right? This was a new piece of data with a higher low, the Momo ship. But then when the swing high came in and the rejection of 680 occurred, it was over. It was done. So now back to the lows from the beginning of January. As you can see right here, it was December 29th actually. And that's it. So really, this level might hold. But if you look left, you understand that 359 seems like the target. And it's just one of those M shapes again, right? God, dang, man. Like, you go one M shape to the next one, and it's like this, dude. Like, really? Dude, it's a 786 again? Wow. Another butterfly? What if it just repeats itself? Then you go for 1414, which is like all-time lows, I think, or something close. It's purple, butterfly, feminine. Well, not quite all-time lows, right? But that's the same thing. It's doing the same thing. History's repeating itself. The double butterflies. Beautiful. Enjin coin. My God, dude. Okay, so back at the, December 29th, 2022 lows, which happens to be a support resistance, right? June. This is context, though, right? It's bad. Very, very bad. Like, first time, all right. It kind of makes sense on how maybe some bids would have come in. But now you're back at it for the second time. And when you're at it the second time, what happened before? Lower highs than the previous highs again? Oh, God. Context. Below 200-day moving average. It's ugly, man. I mean, this is where some bids, limit buys might come in. It happened. But if, eventually you think that those levels would break and you could eventually see like 11.6 cents. But, yeah, it is oversold and you're at support. So, it definitely could catch some limit orders here. I think it already did, right? But hard to trust stuff like this, man, because of what happened, what happened before. The lower highs and the previous highs, then the previous highs, then the previous highs. This is a bear trend, bear trend, bear trend. And performance was miserable compared to so many others that are in dire straits as well, right? This one underperformed the losers that outperformed it, that are also screwed. That's loser of loser. What about Ethereum Classic? Oh my God, it was so promising with the completed M shape. And then the type 2 return here of this M shape. And then nice rally out that 886. I'll never forget. It was like the first one, and it was nuts. It was like January 1st through the 4th, or January 4th or something. A massive market. I was like, oh my God, what a reaction. But then what happened? The new data came in. And what was it? The buyers just were unable to breach a key level that is undeniable, and it's been here for a very long time, right? Established in 2017. Failure, 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 right? So many failures, sell off, and then another rally, and then, my God, that is telling, right? That's confirmation distribution right there. And it's the wave structure, right? Where you got an M shape just like before, right? So you got, but hey, it's cool, right? Well, you broke this demand line, and then where'd you go? You went down to the next inflection point from June of last year, low from February 2020, or a high from 2020, excuse me, a high from April 2019, a swing low from 2018 a couple times, swing low from 2017. TAs are being respected in terms of levels. What a bounce off that low, right? Where you're talking 18.5% swing off the lows. This is like scalpers, right? The bots, people just had limit buys there, but unfortunately, that most of the time those are short-lived. So you could be going back down there for a test when the scalpers take their profits. But this is terrible. This is like the worst case scenario, right? We were optimistic, and man, if we just get above $25, we're going to $40. It never happened though. It's all about the if. Did it happen? Nope. In fact, extremely bearish price action. Distribution with confirmation. Oh, but then from there, from that second high, then to the next level you go eventually. I think that's beautiful, man. You hear me? Is this music song? Excuse me. All right.
I felt free. That's how I would describe it.
I don't know to check this. Okay, FIL, that was terrible, and TA respected, man. Like, I mean, the levels. Yeah, we've been looking at this stuff, and it's like, what do you think's gonna happen? What was once a formal support is now formal resistance. The 200-day simple moving average tested as resistance. Where do you think this thing's going to go next? Well, 285, and it's there in just a week. So I think that'll be revisited. I think you will test that again eventually. I mean, again, this is just scalpers and bots, limit buys set up, and then rallies, and then these scalpers will take profit. They're not here to long and be in this stuff for long. Nope, they're in and out. They're surgeons, okay, the scalpers. So, but yeah, beautiful level tested. I mean, seen the lowest level since December 18th of 2022. And there you go, man. I mean, maybe it's an M shape. Okay, maybe. I'm not going to be waiting for it. I'd rather see some, I need some more data. I need some strength down here. There's none. But you hit a support, you bounce off it. Wow, great. FTM. Well, confirmation distribution. You got that bonus other lower high. It's beautiful. And heading on, you knew it, below 29 cents, which it had broken just a couple days ago. And look at you now. You go almost straight down to the next support. And that's the levels, man. It's all about the levels. All that divergence that was there didn't matter. 19 cents to 18 cents is the target. You just didn't get there. You're not there yet. You will. I think you will test that again. It just seems probable to me. Yes, an M shape in the making too. All right, we know it. An 886 from the low to high. Yeah, it hit the 886. It's at the price, reversal zone. I mean, the PRZ right there. It's like a bat. It's like a bat pattern. Okay, 886, but no signal, no reaction, not really anything. There's no action to take on these if you're a swing trader. But dead. GRT, you knew this wasn't gonna hold, man. Yeah, it was awful. Look at that, shooting star, crazy shooting star. But hey, 10 cents held, my God. Look at this low from June of last year, 9 cents. Scalpers had a limit order set up there, limit buys and a rally ensued. But guess what? Those scalpers gonna take profit. Still above 10 cents, but I don't think for long. Too much distribution here. There's too much evidence for downside. If it holds, my God, wow. After all this distribution, it rallies. How? Okay. I would think that 5 cents will be revisited in time. I think things are far worse just across the board for crypto and altcoins now than we saw 6 months ago even. The largest government, whatever, most powerful government in the entire world is trying to kill crypto. They weren't trying to do that in January. They just weren't. They had not launched their campaign on trying to kill crypto. It is full-fledged and it's just begun now. I mean, we're just in the middle of it. Here's Hex that our friend requested. He said he thinks Hex has bottomed out. Johnny did. Well, Johnny, I'll tell you this. A level from February of 2021, really, yeah, multiple times in 2021, in February, that level was tested. And again, scalper stuff, like bids came in. Did they? Did the bids really come in? Or is it just a green candle? I mean, sure, 2 days in a row, buyers defending 6.7 tenths of 1 penny. It's up 4% on the new day. Just give it a couple hours, right? You're out of support for the first time in a couple years. But remember, like, the only thing that would be scalping. People scalp. Like, this is not a swing trader thing. Swing trader, right? We're looking for structural developments. We're not looking to long things in impulse phases. We're looking to long things on the tail end of the consolidation phases. That's a swing trader. You show me a structure here. There isn't one. It's just you're out of support for the first effing time in 2 years. Oversold. All right. No argument. Maybe a scalper, but not a swing trader. You get me? That's it. If you don't hold that, I think you'd probably be going to 2.9 tenths of 1 cent. Near the lows you saw in May of 2020. Good God. There you go. Johnny, man, I'm not ever here. Like, the thing about the swing trader or even the analyst, you are not looking for the top or the bottom because it's impossible. It's too much of a coin flip. You're looking for the second low or the third low, second high or the third high. That's when you have enough data to understand what's probably going on. First low, like stock market, when it topped out, who knows? Like, sure, it may, but when the stock market had a very sizable markdown and then rallied, and this was at the beginning of 2022, there was confirmation of distribution, and that was how you knew. Far less market participants involved with confirmation than the highest high ever. That's it. Bogdanov's died. Fed banned themselves from owning equities. Made sense. All right. Confirmation. More than just one low. All right. So how about KuCoin? My God, man. What a bearish Marabazoo, too. Look at that. I mean, virtually just a Marabazoo. Lowest daily candle close on KuCoin token. Since when, man? Like, lowest daily candle close since May of 2021? Wow. We knew this one was screwed, right? I remember, like, verbatim saying KuCoin's screwed. It was like you broke $7 or something. I mean, really, it was the slanted neckline, and the back test and below 200. It's perfect structure. So there's no support here. KuCoin's going down to like 513. So that means another, 20% downside minimum, 17.5% downside. Yeah. All right, remember the trend's your friend, right? The high to low, a nice deep retrace. And then at the deep retrace of the well-known downtrend, a momentum shifting structure develops a bearish reversal pattern in a bearish trend at 88 deep, 78, 88% retraces. Yeah, trend continues. You just took out your lows from December and heading on down to the next key supports. Wow. Wow, dude. So, gorgeous stuff here. Nothing surprising. Kyber network, remember how garbage it was? It was just like a bear flag. And look how well the bear flags performed. I mean, that's like a measured move almost. Kyber network seeing its lowest price since 2020. And lower to go, right? 36, 37 cents. And then after that, 31, 32 cents. So you got a ways to go. I think you're going to these levels. And if you don't hold them, oh my God, then you're going 12 cents. So right, this is like a trade setup, you know, and maybe we can look at it real quick, just see how it's doing so far. Let's check it out. Okay, here it is. There it was, right? The whole argument was based on a key level breached. Gosh dang it, doesn't show it on publication, but you see it was just broken, rejecting 200-day moving average, hidden bearish divergence. Look at these two highs, subtly implying distribution from this high. And you know the trend, what it is. Trend's your friend. Okay, scrub loser bear market rally concluding X, A, B, C completing probably. So, okay, marked down to fresh lows. And there you go. I mean, we're not even there yet. Target to cover around the next support. So, you're getting close. Getting real close. But then let's look at, let's look at Cardano. Because Cardano, man. Now, this is what legends are made of right here. Understanding the trend you're in, understanding confirmation highs, understanding up thrust, back test of up thrust, Terra Luna fractals, head and shoulders on the second high from the first, all kinds of crazy stuff, bear flagging right here. Oh my God, see, like Cardano got it to its lowest price since January 2021, and it's not even over. A huge rally came in. Oh, like all of them. Okay, scalpers and stuff, but let's just look at it together. Another one that was just really a no-brainer. You don't know it's gonna play out. You just don't. And you should never listen to somebody that says they know for a fact that their idea is gonna play out for certain. I didn't know this, right? I didn't know that what I was using my thought process on why this was a low risk for a short, right? This is an undeniable level. I'm talking about the head and shoulders on the second eye, the first eye, right? Terra Luna, fractal. Even talked about it in the publication. And so what happened? First target hit, second target hit. So let's get some Jesus chimes and some hype in the chat for Cardano, respecting the TA, like the Jesus man.
Hype in the chat!
That's what I'm talking about. Third target down at the 15 cents, man. Probably fourth target, 12 cents. I think that's probably where you're headed eventually. So very nice. It's wonderful, dude. So good, because it's not about where the price is going. It's about the TA being respected. Okay, real quick. Frank B, Scott T, Zachary Schneider, and Chris 1567. Thank each and every one of you for re-upping in the Patreon/Citadel premium membership, 100% crowdsourced stream. I'm really grateful for that. This channel really can't exist without y'all, right? I mean, I don't take sponsorship. I'm not gonna, right? The moment that the crowdsourcing is enough, I'm done, right? So thank you so much, because I'm just not going to sell out. I'm not going to do this thing where oh my God, I need to shill something to you to be able to do this. No way, man. Not doing it. 5.5 years haven't done it. So why would I start now? That's crazy. I'll just not do it. So thank y'all so much for keeping it going. unbelievably grateful, okay? Thank y'all. The love is mutual, Johnny, man, and everyone. It really is, dude. Like, this is, I mean, I get to be myself. I get to just talk about the charts. We don't have to go into any further than that. We just talk about this, man. The price action at levels and structural development. Just so fun to me. I love it. And on days like this yesterday, I mean, it's like, yeah, man, it sucks about Litecoin and XRP not really like, okay. But everything else, 99% of crypto looked like trash. And it was technical. There was an argument based on technicals, and it played out. So that's why we're here. TA respect. Okay, hold on a sec. All right. But dude, that's it, right? That's like the only, no more, right? Everything's good beyond that on your cryptos, dude. No, man. Nah. Not even. Remember Sol? Remember Sol? The pathetic price action. Failure to get back above that. That right there, new piece of data. Pathetic. Arrow point, and now it's gone to the next level. 1246 below 1246, you got $5. That's the hard target anyway. That's what it was back in December anyway. Yeah, you decided to come in and create this M-shaped development. So below this, a lot lower. Think you probably get there. All right, the beauty, the absolute, undeniable TA respect. Understanding the significance of the price falling below $2 could be almost fatal, or at least to such, it's so significant that you could be seeing fresh lows, which is your lowest lows since December of 2020, and you're not done. The targets, I mean, you're looking down at like 0.9 of 1 cent to 0.8 of 1 cent. 1414 fib extension is a butterfly. Makes the most sense here because it's like, you know, 1272, 1414, 1618. Okay, this fib extension is confluent with the undeniable level of significance, right? I mean, that's it. That's the target, I think, and you're on your way. And this is how you say, I don't want anything to do with it, or I'm going short or something. Below 2 cents, only bearish. Only bearish. Uniswap was another one, just like confirmation distribution. When you broke 449, that's it. That's everything. So yeah, you're gonna maybe spend a little time at 338, but I think the target's 175. I think you'll be seeing the November 2020 level. Dude, again, it's the wave structure. 886 on B, lower high on C, and breaking formal support where there's just barely anything here. So I just think you'll see fresh lows here eventually. It might take a while, but yeah. That's how we're going. Uniswap. I've been live an hour and 20 minutes. So no more requests. So I guess I'm just going to get out of here. You know, we just looked around the markets. We didn't look at everything, but it's Saturday, man. And I normally don't live stream on Saturdays anymore because there's been no price action. But I missed yesterday because NBA Finals game and stuff, and just, you know, wanted to live life. So in lieu of that, I'm here today to do a damage assessment, and it is now concluded. And I really appreciate you coming out if you did. If you didn't, hey, thanks for watching the static video because I'm not live anymore. But just know this is TA respect, and I think the current weather conditions, as you can see, thunderstorms with a lot of rain. So thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I'll just be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
vida es circular. En la vejez volvemos a ser niñas. Entonces recuerdo que era tan fácil esa vida de pájaros. De abuelas tejiendo en el patio de la casa, de abuelos jugando a las cartas en la plaza. El mundo era un paraíso de días lentos y noches tranquilas, propicia para sentarnos alrededor del fuego y escuchar a los viejos contar historias como esta. Dios tomó forma de mendigo y bajó al pueblo. Buscó la casa del zapatero y le dijo: hermano, soy muy pobre, no tengo una sola moneda encima, estas son mis únicas sandalias y están rotas. Si vos me hicieras el favor. El zapatero le dijo: estoy cansado de que todos vengan a pedir y nadie a dar. El Señor le dijo: yo puedo darte lo que vos necesitas. El zapatero, desconfiado, viendo un mendigo, le preguntó: ¿vos podrías darme $1.000.000 que yo necesito para ser feliz? El Señor le dijo: yo puedo darte 10 veces más que eso, pero...
I don't know, sir.
¿De qué? Preguntó el zapatero. A cambio de tus piernas. El zapatero preguntó: ¿para qué quiero yo $10 millones si no voy a poder caminar? Entonces el Señor le dijo: puedo darte $100 millones a cambio de tus brazos. El zapatero preguntó: ¿para qué quiero yo $100 millones si ni siquiera voy a poder comer solo? Entonces el Señor le dijo: puedo darte $1.000 millones a cambio de tus ojos. El zapatero pensó poco y preguntó: ¿para qué quiero yo $1.000 millones si no voy a poder ver a mi mujer, a mis hijos, a mis amigos? Entonces el Señor le dijo: hermano, qué fortuna tienes y no te das cuenta.
Gentlemen in the mix.
pennies to blossoms with a pot of wine. Pennies to blossoms with a pot of wine. Turned to my shadow, and we became three. Now the moon had never learned about drinking, and my shadow had merely followed my form. But I quickly made friends with the moon and my shadow to find pleasure in life, make the most of the spring. Whenever I sang, the moon swayed with me. Whenever I danced, my shadow went wild. Drinking, we shared our enjoyment together. Drunk, and each went off on his own. But forever agreed on these passionate revels. We promised to meet in the far Milky Way.
Gentlemen in the mix.